Are you ready for the greatest biblical archaeological discovery of the 20th century? Prior to 1947, the oldest Old Testament manuscript we had in our possession was called the Aleppo Codex, but it only dates to the 10th century AD, about 900 years removed from when Jesus walked the earth. But a lot can happen in 900 years. Who's to say someone didn't take it upon himself to change the text? How do we know that there weren't so many scribal errors that it barely resembles what existed during the time of Jesus Christ? So what do we got? The Dead Sea Scrolls!
That's what?
Discovered in 1947 in the caves of Qumran on the west bank of the Jordan River. And now 76 years later, we found over 40,000 inscribed fragments. And from these fragments, more than 500 books of the Old Testament have been reconstructed that are 1,000 years older than the Aleppo Codex, some dating as early as 400 BC. And when we compare the Dead Sea Scrolls with the Aleppo Codex, 99% identical, with the variants being scribal slips of the pen, spelling variations, or words that have changed meaning over time, none of which take away from the meaning of the text. And the most noteworthy of the scrolls are two complete copies of Isaiah dating to 125 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. This is significant because no book in the Old Testament contains more prophecies about Jesus Christ than this book. It is amazing that the Old Testament has been preserved with such accuracy, but this was no accident because it was in Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 8 that God promised, "The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God stands forever."